Guys, welcome back. It's an amazing Monday because guess what? We have our friend Dana Lopez joining us from the Dogwood Ranch with a surprise. Can we take our surprise? Because guess what, guys? Guess what we have in studio today? Dana Lopez, Dogwood Ranch, and Mickey, the mini pony.
Mickey!
Come on. Hi, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, honey. Come on over. We don't want to scare the mini pony.
Oh, it's a fun day when animals are
I know, you guys.
Here, you just stand in this area.
Okay.
Now, will he buck or kick or anything?
No, well, generally no.
Okay.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Tell us about Mickey.
Yeah, so Mickey is one of our therapy horses out at Dogwood. We have an equine therapy program, and he is one of our mini ponies that we use. We've got about 6 out there, and we also have full-size horses too. But he is one of our fan favorites. We've got lots of kiddos that really love working with him out there at the ranch. So,
Oh my gosh.
Isn't
Hi,
he such a
baby.
good boy?
He's so sweet.
Oh, he
I already
is.
feel calm, like just having an animal.
Isn't it
you know?
nice?
It's
I
great.
know. He's been waking your neighbors outside. So
I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I don't want to stand near his hind corners.
Oh, it's
I just
right.
heard things about, horses getting mad at you and like kicking maybe.
Well, ornery ones will, but
We all have attitudes.
good.
Some days are better than others, but
So Dana, you are here. We have a mutual friend, Jennifer Creed.
We do. We love
And
Jennifer.
she sings your praises. And can you tell us, when I heard about your wonderful facility and what you do,
Yeah.
it is mind-blowing what you do and your heart for the girls in the Ozarks. Tell us about Dogwood Ranch.
Yeah, so out at Dogwood, we have a real heart for at-risk populations, and primarily we work with foster youth.
Okay.
So we also have, hi buddy.
He is loving
Are
you.
you itchy?
He's loving mama.
So we have a couple of transitional living homes that we have former foster youth who are homeless or struggling to get on their feet. We are housing them safely, mentoring them, helping them just to have a second chance at life, which is so wonderful. And the equine program, we serve primarily foster kiddos and foster families, those that have a history of trauma.
Is that Mickey right there?
No, that's Romeo. He's actually in the trailer in the back.
Oh.
Right here. Yep. He was his traveling buddy today. Mickey, you're so itchy, Bubba.
I love equine therapy, by the way. That is very
We love it.
beneficial.
So, yeah, we work with kids, we work with military veterans as well, and other trauma survivors. So he's just one of our very big herd. Bub, you're very
You-
I have to
itchy.
say, my dog also has allergies. He keeps
Yes.
flapping his ears.
I know,
so it's that,
baby.
it's that
I
time
know.
of year
It is
where
that time of year.
He's so
everything
itchy?
is-
Yes,
Oh,
he's
there-
coming out of his winter coat too, which makes him very, very sheddy. He's shedding. So
By the way, Dana, before they go off, these
Yeah.
stills of the houses, is this where
Yes,
some of the
that's
girls...
That's right. That's our transitional living program. That's called the Haven. We've got 2 of those homes on property and can at capacity house 4 young women at a time. Right now we have a couple of single gals out there, and then we have a single mama who's out there who is
that's
working real hard to raise her
Oh,
kids.
And
look
that
how
property.
beautiful that is.
So that actually, the cleared area is what we call the Village, and that is our newest project that we hope to break ground on this year.
Okay.
That'll be a community of foster homes that are specifically trained to and supported to take the hardest to place kids in the foster care system. So our heart is just to bring family and wholeness to kiddos that need it most, and we have found that in the foster care system with our high trauma individuals.
baby.
So yeah.
Are you allowed to say, because Jennifer Creed was telling me a wonderful thing
Yeah.
with the girls, they graduate from the program, but they're also helping pay rent as they go.
Yes.
It's an amazing thing you do, because my mind was blown when she told me the payoff at the end.
Yeah, it's really important to us that kids recognize that as they're learning to do adult life, nothing is free, right? I didn't live in a free apartment. You don't live in a free house with no mortgage, right?
Right.
So they need to have the ability to learn how to do responsible things, but in small bites. So we do ask that they pay, this is for our transitional living, we do ask that they pay small amounts, and we increase it every 3 to 4 months. But at the end, when they graduate, if any of you are watching, just act surprised,
Act surprised,
girls.
guys.
When this happens, when you graduate, we have one kiddo that'll graduate later this year. We actually will gift that money back to them to help them get transitioned out into the community.
That is so
in their first
brilliant.
apartment and get it furnished and all
Right.
of that. So we're really just here, you guys, to do the gap work. So where are there gaps for our kids that are former foster youth? We want to be able to fill those gaps for
Right.
them. And you know what, my dad is on set this morning. You know, when I had a flat tire and was learning how to drive and all of those things, who did I call? I called him.
Right.
A lot of our former foster youth don't have those individuals to call, and so we really try to step in and just be family for those that
Just
need
have
it.
somebody.
That's
Right.
right. We all need somebody.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Yeah.
someone to rely on
That's
and they
right.
can trust to be like, okay, I know I have a problem or something,
That's
and I can go
exactly
to
right.
them.
Yes,
Well,
that's
and
exactly
I love
right.
that you give that back because it also shows that hard work does pay
Pay
off.
off.
It does.
Yep.
Because sometimes we get a little clouded, and you're like,
That's right.
I've been working so hard. Like, when is my time? You know.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's great.
And that is our heart, to make sure that they work hard and they've got people supporting them as they do.
Dana, can you also talk about your fundraiser coming up at the end of the month?
Yes,
so
yes,
excited.
I know.
Wait,
I'm
Maddie,
gonna be
it's a
there.
surprise. We didn't tell her yet. Guess what?
What?
Maddie and I are coming to your
What?
benefit.
Are you kidding?
I forgot to tell you.
I'm so sorry.
Jennifer Creed is bringing
Oh,
us.
Creed, you know I love
Sorry, I forgot. Maddie, it just slipped my brain. I'm sorry. But yes, she invited Maddie and
you.
I.
Guys, I'm so
so
excited.
excited.
Coming.
Yes, okay, so it's called Boots and Roots, and it is April 29th. We still have, I think, about 30 tickets left, so I'm putting that out there for the general public. If you don't have anything going on, April 29th, come hang out with us. It's
It's
going to
a
be a great
Saturday,
night.
so
Saturday
fun.
night, 6 o'clock. Yes.
There's the page right there.
There it is. Yep, you can find it on our website, dogwoodranch.org, or on our Facebook page, Dogwood Ranch Mo. And it is a wonderful night. We have a beautifully catered dinner that is in our barn, you guys. You'll never know that a horse has ever lived there. We scrub it from top to bottom. There's lights everywhere. It's just lovely.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful night to come learn about us and to raise some money. This is really our main fundraiser for the year, so it's a big one for us. We love it.
So cool.
It's
And so
coming up quick.
It's boots and roots. So is
Boots
there
and
a theme
roots.
to it? Do we have to wear cowboy boots? Or
You can.
some
I
sort
mean,
of
we do
boots?
have you kind of walk across the property, so
Okay.
don't come in your stilettos.
Okay, that is
Should we
good
wear
to
a
know.
cowboy theme? Should we be cowboy theme?
I kind of think so.
I'll wear my cowboy hat.
I've
Is that
got
allowed?
cowboy- I've got
Yes,
semi-cowboy
come on.
boots,
I
so-
love
It's
my
not-
cowboy hat.
They could be fake.
So Dana, one more time. There's so much more I want to get to with Dana because I've heard your Christmases are crazy because you have all the girls that have been in the program come back and you're.
We do stockings for all of
Yes.
the kids. Yeah, my husband and I have been fostering for about 15 years, and we have 36 girls that we have raised over
Yeah.
the years in foster care. So it's really important to us that they have a place to land at the holidays. So we do
course.
stockings for all of them with their names on it, and that's like a big deal. It's,
Yeah.
We just, it's family, you guys.
It is.
Yeah, of course.
It is.
Those that need
And
it
Dana,
most.
thank you for everything you're doing for the community. One more time, what's the website if people want information?
Dogwoodranch.org.
It's going to be so much fun.
Perfect.
And we'll see you there at the event.
I
I know, it's
That's
gonna be so
awesome.
fun.
I love it. Wonderful.
All right, don't go anywhere, you guys. We've got our meet and greet at the Alamo Draft House this weekend. We've got more information. Don't go anywhere.
Hi,
Right there.
BB.